Beautiful night and an April evening on the campus of the University of Michigan, and everyone is ready, even the pets. What's up, coach? The players are ready as well. Kiki Thole looking to keep her power hitting and her hot hitting continuing here tonight. But Ashlyn Roberts will get a start in the circle for Michigan State. Logan went with Hayne here tonight.
Well, I think that Hayne had the least amount of innings against Michigan State in the previous game, just the 3 innings. Durkowski.
That head coach, Bonnie Thole, in year number 2 in that position in Ann Arbor. Bunt attempt, pops it up, and Thole chases it down for the first out of the inning. Mark coming into tonight. And certainly with Lee, you see the bat, she's got some power. A fly ball there to center field, and tracking it is Conway for out number 2. But Jenny, you can see the power with the bat that she can bring in that lineup when she is healthy.
Ball, if you can spin it, move it off the heart of that plate and continue to move it outside of the zone.
And Hayne sits her down swinging. The first strikeout for Hayne. And
that you look in this game to potentially try to do that as well and see how she does and how they flip through that.
That one bloops into a perfect territory where there's no one around there for Michigan. Perfect.
Ball touched her hand.
Well, she tries it again. That is a perfectly placed bunt, and now 2 on and no outs for Michigan. Finding ways to get aboard for the Wolverines here in the bottom of the first.
Make it happen again.
Maddie Erickson at the plate. And she gets hit. So we have a bloop single, a bunt single. Pitches, Roberts being very careful with Thole. And a ground ball to the right side. And a toss to first base for the first out. And so Michigan State really gets out of a jam to get Kiki Thole to ground out in that kind of situation.
Take a look at this ground ball. First of all, Kiki Thole swinging at that pitch. Looks like it was a little low, but take a look at how close Allen was to potentially go after Erickson.
Valimont takes that one, drops it in, and Michigan again gets another. And so an RBI single for Valimont, and the Wolverines go up 2-0.
This one really just sawed off Valimont at the handle. Take a look at how in on the barrel that was. She just turns on it, lifts it shallow, kind of drops in, wash plane pretty deep on Valimont. Allows for that shallow. Talking with Coach Bonnie about our freshmen that really stepped in and knew what they were doing.
Well, there's Conway, who steps right into that. Off the wall. It's a big one here for the freshman, and runs coming around here from Michigan. Look at that. Lily Valimont all the way to third base, and it's a double for Conway, who just ripped it to left field.
And this is what Conway can do. Her bat speed's so quick, just great connection, sending this opposite side of the field right down left field line. Just driving this all the way to the warning track. Speed all the way to second base. Valimont all the way to third, easily there.
And she rips one to center field. Another run scores. Michigan gets 2 off the hits. And these freshmen producing in the bottom half of the lineup here for Michigan. Once again, the Wolverines go up 5-0.
You knew with Conway's speed on second, it was going to be hard to get her at home. With this drive from Stevenson all the way to center field, even shallow center. Conway does a great job. Look at the speed that she has, even held up by Coach Thole. Has been questionable with an injury.
Costales swinging away, a tough bouncer to handle at shortstop. Michigan State trying to go for 2. And they get 1 at second base. Costales is safe at first base. Well, in talking to...
In that previous game. And you clean all that up, you've got your ace in the circle. Things are a little bit different.
McVeigh, a slow dribbler over to the right side for the third and final out, but the freshman. A big first inning here for Michigan, producing 5 runs on 5 hits. And now this defense goes back to work. First pitch swinging Janae Wash, just like that, taken care of and 1 out. And Fox swings and pops it up to the shortstop McVeigh, and now 2 up and 2 down.
Here for 2 quick outs.
And the third fly ball out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down. Just like that, Michigan.
And you're absolutely right. They're finding the right way to do it. They're finding their confidence at the right time.
Sealer, a hopper to short, and 1 away. Jenny, I love when you ask Bonnie Thole about
Score and just look at the score change and the extra innings.
well, 2 up and 2 down. So Michigan State making quick work of this Michigan offense.
And had them play to the potential she knows they can play at.
Erickson, a ground ball that hits third base. And so a funky play for the Michigan State defense, and Erickson keeps this inning alive here for Michigan.
Is ultimately working on just clean defense. Absolutely.
And the pitch getting away, and so Erickson will advance over to second base, and now 3 balls. No strikes, and she walks her on 4 pitches.
I like that pitch, though. I like that pitch from Taylor. I think it was a good corner.
In relief, much like tonight, though much later, and gets her swinging. Balamont goes down on strikes. A good inning for Michigan State and Madison Taylor.
Showing a lot of patience here in her at bat. Just looking for that right strike. Here in a leadoff position.
Handcuffed her a little bit, right side of the infield once again. Thole tracks over to first base, and there's 1 out. Average here this year. A senior, another transfer out of FIU, and again keeping Indiana Langford and Kiki Thole on that right side busy. 2 up and 2 down. The 1-2. And she puts it in the air. It's a deep one, tracking back to the warning track at the wall, off the glove, and over the fence. And Hawley has a solo home run, and Michigan State is on the board.
And what a hit here. This ball lifted up and out on the outside part of the corner. A rise ball that just does not get up enough. Hawley lifts it, gets underneath it, it keeps traveling. Gets in that glove of Stevenson and just does not get in the pocket. Bounces over. You can see how Stevenson
Dalozecki.
hang on to it.
Yeah, Dalozecki, though, eyes that one, a line shot.
That off speed, changing up, mixing those speeds a little bit. This Michigan State at bats.
Ground ball to the shortstop McVeigh, who goes to first base for the final out. One. Janisa Conway will lead things off here in the bottom of the third. A slow dribbler, an underhanded toss to first base. A nice job by the second baseman, Colette Allen, to get the first out.
Type of situation where you can't be phased on what happened defensively, carry it into your offense.
Yeah, that's a great point, but a sharp ground ball is taken care of by... And off the end of the bat, again, a ground ball to Anna Fox. It's a 1-2-3 inning. Michigan State, 2 hitters in this lineup, or 2 of 3 with the home run, of course, but she has shut down this part of the lineup. And taking it the other way into the air, and a fly ball out to Ella Stevenson for out number 1.
Typically does, but who cares if you're getting the outs?
Line shot! Oh, the hot corner is hot. Maddie Erickson response, though. What a reaction.
9.
Fox, a bouncer to the shortstop McVeigh, who can't make the play. And yeah, there was a little bit of confusion between, I think, Erickson and McVeigh there on the left side. Last inning with 2 outs. And Fox takes it the other way, again testing Stevenson there in right field. She squeezes it home for the 3rd and final out. We head to the bottom of the 4th. Michigan. And the ground ball, tough to handle. Fox keeps it in front of her, but can't make the play. And so McVeigh is on board, and the leadoff, they wanted to let go, throw it in the trash. And that was another bonding moment here for Michigan State going into that, led into that Sunday win. There's another out. It's a first out of the inning. And swings at the first pitch, pops it up, a diving catch, nicely done by Wash. We've seen her pursue some of those fly balls. She tried to make a play at first base. And they'll give her a couple of bases. 5 with her production. Now she's jumped up to 369 in the team lead. But not that time. A swing and a miss to end the 4th. And a strikeout for Madison Taylor.
Against this Michigan State team.
So far going the distance. A fly ball, tracking it back. A bucket catch. Trips up there in center field. Janisa Conway making the play. It's a 1 ball, 2 strikes now with this at bat as this at bat continues. And she went for it, and another strikeout. The second strikeout of ground ball, tough to handle for McVeigh. And a couple of those hard hit balls, though, that we've seen from this Michigan State offense. Taking on Illinois. Strike call got her looking. And a couple of strikeouts. Way more relaxed last Tuesday than they were. Coaching a backhanded stab. And the throw to first for the out, and Mick Anthony showing us something at first base, or at third base. And she's a Houston, Texas native and familiar with rivalries. And the pop-up to the first baseman, Bashirs, who's now been involved with both outs here in this inning. I'll tell you what, you know, Jenny, since
her pitchers are really moving well tonight. Mixing the speeds well and keeping Michigan off balance enough that she hasn't given up a ton of hits.
Conway lofts one to the second baseman, Colette Allen, who makes the play. Huck stepping back after retiring as D1's winningest softball coach. There's a nice pitch. Bring a smile to the old head coach's face. Aaron Hain with another strikeout. Part of the lineup is still hitless, and you can add 0 for 8 for the 3, 4, and 5 hitters here so far after that out. The 2-2 to Wash. Lost one into the air to left field. Charging at it is Sealer. She ends the inning. Bottom of the 6th, Michigan looking to add to its lead. One of those freshmen that produced in the first inning in the bottom half of the order for Michigan to get things going. She hits a line shot through the 5-6 hole and is aboard in the leadoff spot. Well, slow bouncing ball, and the play to be made is at first base for the first out. And Stevenson advancing over to second. McVeigh puts it in play, bouncer ball, and coming over, Anthony makes the play. And moving the runners around, Stevenson advancing over to third base now. This is Sealer at the plate. Batting .355 with runners in scoring position, and she puts one in the air to center field, backpedaling Alexis Ross.
Try to get Anna Fox to chase.
How about that off speed?
Why not do it again, right? Get her questioning it the time before. Almost. They saw a lot more changeups. They had to really work to set their balance in their at-bats. They've been getting better at it.
and walked her on 4 pitches. Is this the second walk?
I think in general, when it gets near the end of the game, when it gets near later the games, sometimes there is those situations where you start thinking about it, you start getting comfortable, or you start thinking about the end of it. Who's had success as of late.
She floats one there to center field, and squeezing it is Conway, who quickly gets it back into the infield. Bain with some power on that swing, but 2 outs now for Michigan State.
You can change this game with a swing of a bat. That's how important this at-bat is here.
Got her looking to end the game. Durkowski shuts the door on Michigan State, and the Wolverines sweep the Spartans this year, winning tonight 5-1.
What a perfect time to place a great spot on the inside corner for a good strikeout. Take a look at where this finishes, just on that inside corner, brushing that inside corner, freezes Holly. Everything had been up and almost out, and as that goes in on that corner, Holly thinking ball 4. Durkowski gets her for that strike 3 and ends the game. Outstanding job. Limits the base runners, gets the out. Outstanding job by Michigan to really get ahead in the game.